Hey everybody, the old captain here. One final video before I hop on my plane down to Florida. And then I'll do videos, I guess, down in Florida, so we won't have this fine professional backdrop. This is a quick one for all the artists out there. I am not dissuading any of you from writing anything in terms of books, becoming authors, comic books, whatever. But as you know, I do get requests, hey, you can read this, hey, you can read that, I got this book. And I'm going to say about 70% of the time, it's not a fucking book. It's a goddamn fucking pamphlet, okay? And so what I want to do is break down what really is a book, what is a pamphlet, you know, what are real... I mean, it's not to say that your pamphlet isn't a work of art. And what kind of also inspired this post is I'm writing The Curse of the High IQ. And it was going to be an essay. And I thought it was going to be short, but it's getting longer and longer, and now it's starting to approach book. So I wanted to lay down the terms here, especially for you young boys, 23 years old. Man, I had a lot of experiences when I was in Sigma Phi Rep, and I met this girl, and some things happened. I want to share them. No one gives a fuck. And then you come out with your little fucking pamphlet, and then you ask me and all the other guys in the Master to do it. So let's go from top to bottom here. I have examples here as to the different types of literary works are. Okay, there are first tomes. Okay. This is the best of, and this is somewhat hypocritical because I did write this, but this is not a story or a novel or a tome. That's just the width. This is 800 odd pages, and this is just the best of. So this is a collection of essays, like hundreds of essays added up into one big ass book. But if this were to have a consistent plot, or it be about one topic, this would be a tome. Okay, very thick, very big, you know, regular size, you know, about the size of my head. So that's a tome, all right? And tomes, I don't like tomes. I might write one anyway. Then, you get down to book size, okay? That's a book, pretty good sized book, 500 pages. It goes much above that, you know, and it doesn't have to be 500. I'd say, you know, like 200 and plus. And also notice, you know, real size too, again, could cover my face. Now let's make it a post-stamp size 3,000 page book, you know, just a stack of post-it notes. That's not what we want, but this is a book. It's a real book. 500 pages, we got that there. Now, this, I feel shame about this, I won't lie to you. Worthless, you guys know this book. This really is an essay. The font is a little bit bigger. I think I do 1 and 1/10 spacing. It's not as big. It does not cover my face very much. It's very thin. It's only 180 pages, not even 170 some pages. This is an essay. It really isn't a book. So I would say this is an essay. It may be a thick essay and all that. So this is the size I thought The Curse of the High IQ was going to be, but I think it's going to be a little bit bigger. And then there's the shit that I get, and that's pamphlet. Okay. Now, this is not a pamphlet. This is a spoof children's book that me and Jorge Gonzalez, there's Jorge. Let's get Jorge on there. There's Jorge. Where's his website? You can go there to visit Jorge. Obviously, you know, we did this for fun. There's Boris, the shitting buffalo. He goes through all kind of crazy adventures in South Dakota and all that. And he's from Russia. That's why he's got the little red star on there. Anyway, Boris, the shitting buffalo. If you are to write a book, okay, now we admit this is a children's book, but with cursing. This is not a pamphlet. This is a children's book. It's not a book. When you do this and your book comes out this thick, don't email me or anyone else. I'm writing a book. Don't tell people, don't tell friends you write a book. This is a fucking ding, here comes the shitmobile type of book. Okay? Book. This is a pamphlet. Again, nothing wrong if your idea or scope of topic only requires that much. That's why I want to switch. I have a bunch of essays. They're going to come out really small. And not all ideas need book level length, right? But for the love of God, if you got a pamphlet or an essay, please call it that. Don't say you're writing a book when something that could be banged out. Like, seriously, I've had people send me books. I'm like, I could have written that in a day. And that's not a book, okay? So, anyway, just wanted to crush your dreams by delivering you a bit of reality, which would make your dreams that would never come true because they weren't based in reality possible and achievable, which would not make them nightmares. They would actually be dreams. See, dreams that aren't based in reality, those are called nightmares and a pissing away of your time. But dreams based in reality, that's called hope. There is genuine hope there. So, anyway, that's all we got. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.